Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to episode 81 of the Trinity podcast.
It's low. It's not loud, is it? Let's go again. So wait, Trinity podcast.
There you go.
It's not late. It's not early, but it's low.
It's low.
It's low. It's low. And just like someone said it there, shout out Benz. He says, First Trinity, the band has been back together for a long time.
Yeah.
I swear this is. This is. I can't actually remember the last time was all on it.
Not since
At
we
the
come
same
back
time.
from pre-season properly.
Not. Is it not?
I think there may be one. Yeah, I think there might have been one.
There's been shake-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember exactly when. It might have been a bit of a Mandela effect. Maybe it didn't happen. It was one of those ones.
Yeah. I tried to say that he missed. I tried to say Owen missed the show, but then we just didn't film. There was a Friday that we hadn't recorded.
Like last week, KG was like, "You've definitely missed one," and I was thinking, but then this doesn't. You know what I mean? So I was like, "How would that have happened?"
How do you stay optimized?
I wasn't sure.
It wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been that. Court Star straight in says that this is like when we got the OG Sugar Babes back. That's crazy.
It could have been.
Oh, it could actually. You're Mutia. Flex is Mutia. Obviously, you know who you are.
Nah. Which one are you then? Nicole. What's her name, Nicole?
I'm the. You know who Owen is.
Wait.
Clearly,
I was thinking, was Mutia an original? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, she's the original. And then after there's the ginger girl. She's the original.
Yeah, and that's the real OG.
Keisha. I hope I've said that name right.
I thought her name was Nicole.
No, Keisha.
Is it Keisha?
I hope so, because that'll be really.
I there was a Nicole in Sugar Babes. If I just made that up. Go on, Owen. What's the name of Sugar Babes?
No, because KG was like, "Oh, Owen, you know which one you are," and now just send a picture, and like the person in the middle is like the palest person. Like the palest. It's like, it's like, oh my god. Wow.
I don't know. Oh, maybe not then. I don't know. So Bossman says Owen's too young to remember. Owen knows Sugar Babes.
I know Sugar Babes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're thinking of Nicole Scherzinger from.
I weren't. That's Pussycat Dolls. I wasn't. I actually thought the black girl in Sugar Babes was called Nicole, but clearly not. Let's talk Man United. We got a lot of Man United. Yeah.
Well, we could talk Man United, but before we do, Flex, before we do, can we? You kind of got to have an optimized segue. Yeah. Roll VTO.
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Oxford Natural and their all-new natural supplement, Optimum Day and Night. Thousands across the UK, USA, and beyond are smashing their health goals with Oxford Natural. Optimum Day gives you steady energy, curbs your cravings, and keeps your metabolism firing all day. Optimum Night helps you relax, get restorative sleep, recover, and keep burning fat while you rest. It's not a magic pill, but it will help you reach your health goals. Check out some of the incredible results. Two of our own. Owen lost over 100 pounds in 10 months, and KG dropped 30 pounds in 4 months. In 8 months, football legend Michael Owen lost 35 pounds, and Robbie from AFTV, Don Robbie, lost over 80 pounds. And in 6 months, Anita, an award-winning immigration lawyer, lost 44 pounds. And Linda, a law firm executive, lost over 50 pounds. No gimmicks, no needles, just results. Oxford Natural, let's get to work.
Yes, got to get optimized. And you can too. All you got to do is scan the QR code right above Flex's head right there. You can subscribe. You can use the code UV and get up to 70% off. Yes. That'll be Optimum Day and Optimum Night. What's the day good for? It's good for your weight loss goals. The night, it's good for that restorative sleep with a brand new and improved formula. You can get optimized today.
Don't say we don't help you out up to 70% off, mate. We ain't gatekeeping. Yeah, we ain't
gatekeeping. I got my treadmill as well. Owen showed me the treadmill to get. It just got delivered. It's downstairs.
Oh, did you
got
get
it straight away?
Yeah.
You don't mess about when you go straight away.
You know me.
Yeah.
Did you set your own one up, or did you get them to come in and fix it for you?
I did it myself.
Is it hard?
Ooh, KG's looking kind of.
No, if I can do it, it's all you got to do is like put the. I mean, it's probably a conversation not for the stream. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say how to put up a treadmill in the opening 5 minutes is probably not the one. You know what I mean?
Sounding kind of, you got to call him ish. It's sounding kind of. Right, we've had the press conference from Ruben Amorim. He's had a few things to say. Firstly, we need to start by just offering our condolences to Ahmad and his family. We don't know, obviously, the family member that has passed away, but Ruben did make it clear that Ahmad has gone back home because of the passing of a family member, which also, I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing. There could have been a link to maybe why he come off his socials as well. Maybe it could have been something to do with that, and maybe not just a Ganacho thing. But whatever the weather, anyway. Obviously, our thoughts are with Ahmad as he's gone back home to handle matters there, because yeah, he's been a family member that's passed away. So we know that he won't be in the squad for tomorrow's game, and obviously going forward, we don't know yet. So let's see what happens with that for sure.
I like the way he handled that presser though, man. And even because they did ask Amorim like a really difficult question. It was like, okay, so you let him go, and he's like, the club's really behind him. Then they asked him about the Garnacho incident, right? And he's like, listen, man, I want all my players off social media. And I just thought, you know, like that's different for a coach to say. You know, he's come out and said, look, like, we're gonna do, he's talked about real life and this. He goes, in real life, the club needs to support him for these moments and these matters. But then in the other stuff, where it's social media, where it's just opinion and what people think of you, I'm suggesting my players step away from there. Just to, and we can understand from the biggest club in the world, and he's been up and down with all of those like pressure. He's the pinnacle of pressure actually in Amorim. So I think it's interesting how he's, you know, tried to set the stools out for the players to say, this is how we should manage this thing if we want to be all right as football players for this big club.
Yeah, no, that's true. I was just seeing some of the quotes there. I hadn't watched it, but I've got the quotes there in front of me. So as you were just saying that bit there, I was literally just seeing that. And it is interesting to see him say, like, yeah, he'd rather them just get off it. To be honest with you, when they need to, because it's a distraction, isn't it? Obviously, and they're all young. You know, sometimes it goes really well when things are great and everyone's lauding you and saying how great you are and you're having great performances. But obviously, the scrutiny's high, the criticism's high when you're not playing so well as an individual and as a team, but especially as an individual, and it can just mash you up. And the young lot, like the 20-year-olds, the 21s, 22s, you know what it is. You see it when you go, when you leave games or you're there and you see the players get on the bus, yeah? You see them. Yeah. You see the young kids, they're like this. They're going like this straight away. They're straight on it,
they're brought up with it, aren't they? You know, and it must be a very bizarre experience to sort of, like, from their perspective, or their sort of generation, if you will, come up with it. You know, that they've, for as long as they've known, you know, they've always been on it or known of it. And most of the time it's relatively normal. It's still the sort of cesspit that social media is. And then over a course of a couple of years, suddenly it's like you're just bombarded with stuff all the time about you. You know what I mean? You're like, you know, that must be such a surreal experience. And then, like you said, when you're younger as well, and you're coming up the ranks, probably a lot of it's quite positive, you know, how good you are. And then you get to Manchester United, and even, you know, it's not even necessarily just United fans, right? It's just because you play for Man United, that makes you an enemy to a lot of people, right? Yeah, exactly. They'll be after you if you do anything, say anything. You know, you trip up in a match. That's it. That's a meme for like 4 or 5 years, right? It's just how it goes.
Even this 007 shit is crazy, right? Exactly. Like, that's the funny one, and obviously you have to catch yourself from obviously doing it. You want to cuss other players because why not? Like, if I get the time to stick like kick words in the back, I'm gonna try, because why not? Because it's Liverpool, innit? But then from our perspective, like, as much as I need Cesco to score to just take the monkey off his back in that situation, I'm like, bro, as long as you start to deliver, it doesn't. If anyone else is scoring, kind of like Liverpool got the best situation. Wirtz is not playing that great, but then other people are scoring, so it does not matter as much. Obviously, we're going to try and make it count more, but they're like, listen, we're winning games. You can go on, you can piss off. And it's true. This is what needs to happen 100%. For us, is if we win games somehow, and then it's maybe not Cesco, but it's Cunha, it's Mbumo, we can deal with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's That's what
and
I'm.
also this whole 00 stuff. It's bullshit, isn't it?
Sky did it. Sky was Sky.
It is bullshit, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh, they didn't score for X amount of games. Because even like I've been people go, 002. What, you didn't get anything in 2 games? What are we talking about here? It's just.
Do you know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Yeah.
Football things, and actually, just because we're in it, that's we notice it more. If I always use barometer of my dad. If I went to my dad, hey, a couple more games, and he's a 007, he'd go, "What the fuck are you talking about? What are you like? What?
Hang on.
Yeah, it's a social media thing. It's not a real life.
It should be. He's like, you need to leave. Just get out or something like
that. You know what? Yeah, Laurie. You know, Laurie texts me after we beat Chelsea. Yeah. You know the first text I got off Laurie from AFTV? It's time to have a conversation about Cesco.
No, this has been
a real thing.
Apparently but again, the world has to do this. Apparently to flop. And then everyone's like disregarding we played to him finally. I think that was his second start. Was that his second?
Yeah, I was going to say, do these 00s count like when you've got to start games, or is it just when you make an appearance? You're 5 minutes in, wow, that counts to the 00.
Against Arsenal, he come on for 10 minutes. Against Burnley, come on for 15. Against
the liner is stinker and hooked against Chelsea, but it wasn't stinker and hooked. We had to take him off because our midfield is so lacking. Remember when we realized, hold on, Casemiro's gone. It's just Bruno there. To look after them. And it was like, nah. Who's gonna be there? Because we don't even think Bruno there enough is okay, right? That has to be fixed. So
but they say it shouldn't be him. And where does Bruno to come off? Got other man to why him? Well? Because he's not good enough.
It's only attackers. It doesn't because if you could say the 00 thing, we're talking back-to-back Premier League wins. Ruben hasn't done it. So what's his 00? You know what I mean? It's not even
that's
double.
why they say he's rubbish as well.
That guy's 00. What,
you know what I mean? Where does it end?
0.35 or 0.34 agent? I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say. Captain wins. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like,
it's mad. So but it does happen. It does happen. But the manager was talking about. I saw from the quotes that he was saying we don't control games in that, and he was saying that it's important that we try to control the games. I'll read out.
He basically said how, because obviously he's like how we've started games in the past. He needs to start the game how we started against Chelsea, how he started against Arsenal, because he says that. Well, in a way, he's like we
cannot control the game. It says
he says we lose control of the games later. Like we need to start like a house on fire and really put a team to the sword. Basically, we want to show the attitude. Remember when he says, and he was talking about back-to-back wins and becoming this team that does this, and he goes, "I can understand why fans don't feel that way." And he's like, this is when he done the Ruben honesty thing. He's like, and even me, I know what I want, but I don't know what I'm going to see. And I'm like,
he was like about not being sure what to expect in the next game, wasn't it? He's like, I understand why fans would be sure what to expect. I kind of know what to expect. And you're going, kind of? And also, this is, we used the analogy, I think, last week, didn't we? When we said, we're consistently not consistent, are we? In the sense that we don't know, tomorrow when we're talking about the Brentford game, we don't know what's going to happen, but also we kind of do know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what's going to happen in the sense of us, are we going to win the game? We're going to draw? We're going to lose? What have you? But those things about, there'll be when we can't really pass the ball. You know what I mean? That'll be a thing tomorrow. Or, the, Flex saying there, 25 minutes where you go, tell you what, backs against the ball a little bit here. I'm not really sure about that. Or Cesco's playing, not really getting the ball to him that much, are we? Because that's the same things that happen every match. But as far as the result, we're like, oh. But then this is the mind F that is Man United. If we won tomorrow, we do the whole, it's Brentford away. Brentford. Yeah, why am I shocked with being Brentford? You're stupid.
You know what?
If we lost, we'd be like, I'm not actually that surprised.
No,
if we win, I don't think we'll do it. I don't think we do that this time.
No, I think we can. Obviously, with Man United, this is the harsh thing about this team, innit? We're a fixture away from a crisis, And then as I watched you show this morning, then we're a fixture away from, hold on, we're 2 points off Arsenal. Like, or we're this many points off. It's that topsy-turvy. It's ridiculous. Like, we could be miffed after this game. Or we could be like, hey, guess what, guys? We're top 5. Like, that's
People
where
are doing that already. People are doing that already
Well,
because we're obviously not top 5, but like, well, if you look at it, we're in and around where we need to be. We're on 7. You know, the top guys are kind of on 10. It's not too bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's within a game. You know, I was messing about with that this morning, saying, you know, this is what's going on. Where you go, well, we play in Brentford. While that's happening, Arsenal got to play Newcastle. Got to be points dropped there. So between any of the two, so you know that's great. And then I was like, yeah, beat Brentford while we're playing Sunderland. Chelsea are playing Liverpool, mate. So you know, there's more game. There's more like room to be gained. Do you know what I mean?
I think
it's
you've
like
got
we
to go
start
one
losing
team
these
at a
stuff.
time. Like,
This is what I'm saying. No,
that's
I'm
a
not
bad
saying
thing,
I'm
isn't
on
it?
that. I'm saying this is what the fan base is on, though, of telling me or other people why it's okay. We're in a good spot.
It's mad because look, you're right. Let's say we beat Brentford tomorrow. There is going to be quite a few people
will be
having to calm themselves down because we beat Brentford. We're like, oh, we're in 5th. That's all right. You've got games coming up. It's going to be up and down. You know, it's 5th. We beat Brentford. You know what I mean? But that's to show where we are. And because KG's right in the sense that because it is still early days of the season, one result can swing your position so extremely, can't it? So if we lose, we can end up in the day like 15th or something in the Prem. You go, oh my God, we're back in that position. But you win that game, you're as high as 5th. That's like a 10 place swing.
Daylight. You need some daylight before, like, that's what we don't have on our. We don't actually have that on our side at the moment. So I can actually understand the topsy-turvy fans. Obviously, some people are just brilliant and balanced, and they're not emotion about anything. They're just kind of calm. You know, like James probably is on the side of he stays kind of balanced. He probably was cracking.
It wasn't last week.
No, he just cracked. It was a light crack. It was a light crack. I understand. It was. He saw things in there.
You told him to fuck off, KG.
Oh yeah, because he actually, I did. But that's an emotional response from him.
He responded
as a barometer.
And then KG hung up. They hung up, and then KG went, "Oh wait a minute, I got to call him back. And then he answered.
Yeah, hold the line in it. Yeah.
And KG said, "You better fuck off." And then
what did he say?
Yeah,
James was like, I'm done with it all. James,
he was
very close.
Bad for him. It was bad for him. He said he didn't get reprimanded for making 3 mistakes, and he said, "How is Ruben showing me that you're a good manager? If you're not gonna punish people for making all the same mistakes." And I was like,
he was saying, "I'm starting to feel like I know more than the coach." It was
he said, "I know more than Ruben." I watched his video yesterday though, and he's talking about bringing the positivity back, and I was like, "Yeah, I hear him. I hear every element, bro."
Wait, what you trying to? What are you doing? What are you bringing back?
Oh, me, I'm
bringing positivity back.
Don't judge me, man. I don't know where I stand.
I did for this game. I brought the positivity back for this game. We're gonna win tomorrow.
Do you know where I'm at? I've said that in places.
Yeah.
But then I heard something because I haven't watched
in
Brentford
places.
Yeah, i.e. best of enemies to back his team.
Somewhere else, I say somewhere. Yeah,
I was going to say, shouldn't it be consistent wherever you go?
Nah.
Yeah, just keep changing up the prediction. I do that all the time. I go DR. I said 2-1. Here I'm like, there's no way we can win.
When I watch your show, Flex, and I'm like, yeah, he sounds a bit different here.
Because sometimes you're under immense pressure where you're like, I can't just be the whipping boy. Like, I can't just, like, there has to be a bit of something. You know what I mean? Then you come to your safe space and you're like, I could lay all my cards down here. It's
Look at you two, honestly. Your predictions are like the weather. You know what I mean? Strong in places. I've gone strong in places. Others just going to be a light drizzle. You know what I mean?
A little bit light drizzle. No, but then, like, for this one, because we're talking about back-to-back wins, guys. This is something that could really happen. And I was feeling confident. And then Don Robbie told me something, because I haven't watched Brentford play this season. I just know they've been stinking up the place. But apparently,
they haven't.
I heard they got these throw-ins, yeah?
Man said I heard.
That is their secret weapon. And they're like Rory Delapin. Like, it's their main weapon. And I know that I've got buying Dizzle in net. He don't like the direct. He's not really commanding. You're not going to do
he done a punch. He done a punch against Chelsea, bro. Didn't you see it?
This is what I'm saying. So he's not. No, you can't blame for the Chelsea. Don't blame him for the Chelsea guy. I don't think that.
No, he punched it away. No, he punched the ball away against Chelsea. Good punch.
I thought he had a good game in it. I don't think Bayern didn't even wrong in the Chelsea game.
Yeah, no, Flex is saying that. Yeah, Flex did. It was a good punch. It was a good punch.
Anytime he had punch, it's trauma. It's a traumatic response of Onan's because Onan has punched it, but it's been a floppy punch. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, no, it's a good punch. Like he punched it out of danger, and I went, good punch. So you know.
Wow, and also Brandon brings up a good point here. Did you say Bayern Dizzle? Is that where we're?
He's the number one. What do you want me to do?
Bayern Dizzle, boy.
Bayern Dizzle, bro. Yeah. Bro, he's our number one. What do you want me to do?
See, that's what I was saying, KG. He is our number one. I was saying that.
At the moment.
He's to lose, mate. He's to lose.
Well, it's on the shirt, isn't it? You know what I mean? He's literally.
No, but this is where you change it, guys. I think you have to change it because they're saying that they've hyped up the other goalkeeper, Lemons, and said he was brilliant in training. He's a Premier League type goalkeeper. He's gonna command. Is this not the time to go for him? Because I need someone. You know, Bayern doesn't come out and collect. We know that, guys. Let's be real. His distro is better, but
it has got better.
His shot saving is better as well. But the other part, and against them, come on, this is the time, surely, guys.
He ain't gonna do it. You know why? He's not, because he just won a game. If he didn't change the keeper after getting licks against City 3-0, he ain't gonna change the keeper after beating Chelsea at home and got the chance to win back-to-back games. And Ruben, do you know what was with Ruben? Yeah, he's actually quite loyal to Bayern, dear. He quite likes, like, I think, remember with that passionate defense against Luckhurst, like when he just went in with the death stare and was like, and then what did Altay do? What about that time when it was at Arsenal?
What about when Altay
and what about that time when it was a foul, when there wasn't no VAR and Carabao Cup, but really there's a foul on him when he was scored at top?
And where was
that?
He was economical with the truth, though, because he was like, you dropped Onana. I did drop Onana. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely did drop Onana.
Yeah. He said he's fit to play and he's not playing. So he's dropped and he's to play all the games. So you know, he is like funny with the answers. You're right, Owen, skirts around it. But with actual Bayern, I'll be honest, I think he quite like I think because he knows everyone's sort of against Bayern to say like after Onana, like we're now onto him. He's like, no, I'm trusted in this guy for whatever reason, whether until they get the number one or he doesn't think Sonny Lomans is there yet or whatever. But I think he has a certain respect for Bayern for sort of, I'm not going to say he bailed us out because he didn't. Like, we were still crap and lost loads of games. But when the Onana thing was going so wrong, it was like, all right, I'm going to try turn to you. And he felt a little bit calmer, marginally calmer with him in goal. And I just think against the media, when everyone's like, have you not considered playing Tom Heaton and all of that? Like, basically get Bayern out. He's gone even more like, nah, do you know what? He's all right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give him a run of games, and he's gonna be all right. But obviously, the team will lose games in that. But he hasn't. What I was saying is, Bayern hasn't done like his three criminal things. His three crimes was the punch against Arsenal, the looking shaky against Fulham, trying to punch it, and was there a third one? Was there one more?
The goal against Burnley, was it the second one against Burnley?
He hit it back into the thing, innit? So he's had three crimes, but like he still hasn't done a real Onans. You know, like the goal, like the mad, like he hasn't done the Onan special, like that Brighton one for Onan when he went to pick up the ball, lie down on it, and Rutter got the ball, and
it looked like he fell over, didn't it? Like that one. Proper, like you watch it back, he just doesn't have control over his feet sometimes. Someone that's so good at the distro. Oh my god!
So he hasn't done any of those types of things. He hasn't done the Morgan Gibbs White down the middle of the goal, and you're going, but how? He hasn't done the Ziyech.
Has he got that one?
Well, of course he does. Yeah, he does.
Guys saying he has. Well, I'm just saying I haven't seen it.
The last one he said was the Aston Villa one. The Aston Villa one.
Yeah.
Has he got the Onan? Has he got the Onan?
Oh yeah, and he got away with it.
Has he got the Onan's gene though?
Not as bad.
but this is the other part of it. Like the bar is so low here. Like it's so low. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
But he's not Onans though. He's not that.
We're not even going like he's doing, but we're going. He'll make mistakes, but they're not as bad mistakes. Do you know how crazy that is? We're not even.
This
We're
is
not
why
even using the whole thing about.
This is why I'm like. No, but the
pass.
The Arsenal one. The
pass.
Arsenal one though, he was coming in from the cold.
Yeah,
like it was the cold. If we're talking about defend Lamons, yeah, and don't put him in the firing line, we threw this in, bro. Like,
what the Arsenal game? Did he play pre-season?
No,
pre-season. And he was going to say he didn't come.
You're talking about the recent Arsenal one. Damn.
Yeah. No, not that one. I thought you meant Arsenal and FA.
I thought you meant the original.
We did well in that one, but it wasn't like you start the season, you'd be like, well, I just haven't been playing enough.
No, there's one game when it was disgraceful. Was it Spurs or something? Spurs played their backup and we played our one. It was horrid.
Carabao Cup is when they played Forster in goal and he was moving.
That's the one. That was I wanted to call that.
And I was saying back, and I remember after that game, I said, you know what? I'll stand outside the thing, and I said, I'm not even going to get that angry because Binder is never going to play for us again anyway. Like, he'll be gone in this. I was like, Eriksen's never going to play. Lindelof's never going to play because they're the players that started that game. And I'm like, well.
Hey, Flex, since he said that,
he's our number one.
He's becoming our number one. Every corner that comes in, he's flopping around on the floor, doing spinneroonies.
Wait a minute, he became our number one. I need to watch that video. Hey, is there a way to play that video? Because
there is.
You can look in Flex's face, and he's just saying,
I was calm. I went, you know what? I said, listen, that was disgraceful what was going on, but you know what? A lot of them players, there's not even no point getting mad because they're not going to be here next year. Binder is not going to be. I think I said something along them lines. That he's not going to be here.
Bro, look at Flex's face. Because that little does he know, I should be in there like, what's that movie when the guy's knocking he's knocking like, no. It's the space movie. Oh, man.
Apollo 13.
No, man.
Armageddon.
Like, they'll know in the chat. Someone's going to know it.
They'll put it.
It's a popular scene, but you don't realize what you're saying and how bad it is. Oh, man. That's a reverse. Interstellar.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh man, it's really.
I'm gonna have to watch. I like space films actually sometimes.
Yeah.
That's so mad how they just know. When you see the chat, this is off topic. The chat know bare things, you know.
Come on, man.
Like as soon as you say one thing, like you go, oh, that team we played one time and then that player scored. Someone's go, did it? Is it
they're just good at
that. You know what I mean? But it's not, and you know when it's so quick, you go, I don't think they're Googling that. Like, they just know too fast. Like,
this is
found it.
Found it. This is it. Look at his face.
Here's my only analysis. Between Fraser Forster and Altai Bayandir, they were doing their best renditions to see who the shittest goalkeeper is. Honestly, absolutely woeful. From being 3-0 down as well with all comical goals, really, really poor shit goals to concede, to Spurs doing a Spurs, trying to bottle it. And then there was all shit in the bed in the stadium, praying, oh, please don't do this. Then Bayandir lets it in for 4-2. And then we go and score from it. Johnny, just comical, laughable game of football. Very difficult to break down, to be honest with you. But you have to. Where do I even start? The team sheet that we put out.
To be fair,
I did say that if you watch it, I do see that.
I'll find it.
Funny. No, when you find that, it's.
I did. I'm sure I said it, or it might have even been in play rate. I don't know. I pretty much thought
never gonna play for us again.
I was like, he won't play. So I'm not actually gonna cuss him that much. There's no point. I was like, there's no point.
Bro, you should have cussed him that day, bro. You should have let him have it, bro. Because, oh man,
and that was freezing that night as well. I remember the gloves on. I was like, bro, why do my lips look so red there, bro? It's fucking freezing that night.
What do you lot think, though, man? Are you lot starting to feel some level of hope? I know Ahmad's out. Probably gonna have to put a class together in terms of some Land of the Giants.
Do you think? Because you say play Maguire again, so you keep Euro on the bench and play Maguire and De Ligt?
You might have to go.
I
think you go Maguire, De Ligt,
Euro on the left centre back.
Well, you just need to, because them man are gonna. Maguire's one of the best defensive headers we have in the team. Him and De Ligt. You're gonna need him on that. If they play that game, if that's their main weapon, and we're weak to set pieces, guys, we are still weak. Maguire, De Ligt, Euro.
Yeah, because you put Euro left centre back. I don't, but he loves.
What's Luke Shaw like on his jump, on his leap? Because I was thinking maybe
he's all right. He's all right. He got the assist.
Left wing back. He said he keeps
saying he did that big header the other day, didn't he? When he sort of sprinted in for the United goal. Was it the first goal?
Yeah, no, second goal.
Second
for Casemiro. Yeah, when he jumped up and then put it.
Because he said he wants to do left wing back though. Do you do a thing where you say Dorgu play on the right wing back and give Shaw the actual like? Nah,
Luke Shaw left wing back.
He said he can do it though. He says that. He says,
who said that?
Luke Shaw wants to.
Oh, bro, he can say he can do that, bro. That's fine. Yes, he can say that. That he can't do that. He can't do that. Up and down. Luke Shaw, hammies.
I don't know.
Up and down. Width. Left winger. Turn into a left winger in attack. Luke Shaw. No.
He's saying he's got it in him, bro.
He can't run like that no more, bro. Like left centre back is the perfect position for him, and even that, like you're just waiting.
But he knows, obviously, Leacher in their man turn return. Brother.
Leach is going to take ages to get back up to speed, doing it. Like he's gonna
listen to James. I'll never trust Luke Shaw's words again. Those eyes for me for the last time.
Yeah. Well, when we was at the thing.
Bro,
James has these players, yeah.
The car ride was so funny.
So angry. He's very angry at these types of guys, bro.
That car ride was so funny. He's like, what do you guys think? You know, he's asking us about Luke Shaw. Like, I believed him. I believed. I was like,
and James gets super angry. Yeah, you lot don't realize James behind the scenes. Yeah, obviously he's so calm on camera. There. This guy, yeah, I'm telling you, he gets angry at some of these players, bro. Proper. And you've seen a few. You lot have started to see now a couple of the outbursts.
Just say Garnacho.
Yeah,
Garnacho. Yeah. Say Garnacho. That's a trigger word.
Yeah, he is funny. Man. He is funny. Austin Baker says, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong about the team against Chelsea, but now it all comes to this game to prove me wrong in the next 2 games. Well, yeah, exactly. C1 Chaos says, can't wait for KG to say, we're in a title race. We're in a title race, mate. There's no way saying that.
Words. I'd love to say those words.
It would take a lot. Would we have to be like 2 points behind Liverpool and stuff by in Christmas? Then you'd say,
oh, we could never be in a title. We'd never be in a title. Liverpool have if we're in a title race, what the hell have Arsenal done? Like that's really bad. Like what's happened? So I don't think. But then I could get Europa. I could start talking about Champions League. Yeah. I can't wait to do that.
We're gonna get Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
Europe.
Bizot. Emery's a character, you know. He's funny, bro. Dwayne says Lummans is young. Let him settle. Belgium to Prem and all that, you know. And James says, no clue what you're talking about. I'm always calm, mate. I'm always calm. I don't know what you mean. He has no idea about that. So let's see. Also, actually, likes wise, I haven't even got that pulled up. Where are we at, man? Are they liking up the thing? Owen? Have you got that?
215 likes. Let's see if we can get to 400, 500. If you haven't already, click the like button and be sure to subscribe as well to United View on the road to $250,000.
United.
United.
Do you know what it is as well with these? Because it's lunchtime game tomorrow. Like this is one of those ones where it is feels quite weekend dependent, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
your whole weekend's ruined if you don't.
A lot of time has to sort of come after that. You know, when you play Super Sunday, you go, well, look, I'm not playing till final game of Sunday. It's not much of an issue.
Laugh at everyone on Saturday,
Monday,
you know.
Yeah, by the time Monday comes around, it's like, you know, Champions League is next day. People forget about it. When you're midday.
This is you're onto something here.
It's a long 48 hours, isn't it?
Mate,
you know what I mean?
And don't just say 48 hours. Now, because we have no midweek game, yeah, it takes long for football to arrive again.
Yeah,
you know, I'm really feeling the no United thing of we're not preparing for nothing. Like, it's literally one game a week, bro. Like, I don't know when it's going to become a benefit to us, and we're going to be like, you know what, so glad that we got one game.
Look how fresh we look. Look at it.
Yeah, because like, like with Yoro when he wasn't picked last weekend, he couldn't. And everyone's like, that was weird. He can't go rotation. What's there to rotate? You know what I mean? You can't get rotation.
Whole week supply of fitness and hydro bath and thing, just chilling, recouping. Do you know what I mean? Protein, everything, whole week, nice sleep, everything. Don't have to travel nowhere. Don't have to be in like the hotel or the bus or the train or the plane. Nothing, in your yard, chilling. These men are doing extra sessions. See Cobby and Lenny, they're in the park, mate. They're doing extra stuff.
They're doing extra stuff because they're just because they got energy. These guys have got. They don't even understand. Like, I don't think anyone knows what to do. Like, Man United content creators, the players, the manager, we're all like, so what should we do now? Because we should be getting ready. Like, our manager don't even do interviews. He's probably missing the interviews. Like, remember he's doing like, when was the last proper long Amorim interview that we saw?
Would have probably been.
He used to do like 2 to 3 a week.
Yeah, last week. If we've got a game that's on the TV, then usually they'll have like a Amorim interview at some point for something like that. I mean, but it still goes to show, doesn't it? Despite obviously us playing one game a week, it's only been one game that's still been like a 3 o'clock kickoff, non-televised for United. We're still on the TV every single, because they know they got to get the viewing figures up, man. You got to, otherwise. Because even, does this affect you the same? So if we're not in a competition, let's say Champions League, Europa League, now Carabao Cup as well, when the rounds come back, so this week it's been like Carabao Cup, if someone hadn't have told me, or I hadn't popped up on my phone that a Carabao Cup game was on, I genuinely wouldn't have known.
Didn't know.
I would, I was so disconnected from it. That
I knew.
I was watching Ange, mate.
This one.
I was watching Anthony Derby. I was watching Anthony, bro.
Yeah, you could watch, like, you see like Anthony's playing for us. You sort of go, I mean, if I'm doing nothing, then maybe. But I've got, I'm not gonna. Like,
I've definitely started doing that. I've started watching a lot more, like a lot more other football. Like I have, like, and then sometimes, I think Owen, you said the other day, like, I'm not really envious of like the other teams or whatever. I am that they just got games. Like, I'm just like,
this is what I'm saying, because you want something like, and this is where the holding the line as a Man United fan, like, if this doesn't go our way, is more difficult, because you have to wait so long to make it right again. And we dare not, like, we could go into the next international break smiling potentially. Like, oh my God, that's been really kind to us. We've won some games, and now after we got Liverpool, can we take a point off them? Like
the Liverpool ones, like, because you know when you say like game by game, so it's like, oh, this is our best chance. It feels like in ages, and there was probably better chances before that I just can't remember because it's been so shit. So I'm just gonna lie and say this is our best chance. This feels like our best chance, to win 3 in a row, like to be 2 games away for Frank. It feels like the best chance,
Honestly, social media will be going crazy if we got 3 wins and there's only 2 to go.
But
oh my God!
But Owen, you say that, but the 4th game is Liverpool away. So
we've got to do it for Frank.
I feel like. So imagine there's so much has to happen to even get to this Liverpool thing, right? But I'm just saying, like, I know it seems kind of defeatist, guys, but just hear me out, because we're all quite realistic about where we are. I think if we are gonna look for Frank to get the hair chopped, you kind of got to make sure them kind of man ain't in the run, like.
No, but I feel like the Liverpool one,
because it's wins. It's not get a draw. It's not like the 2-2 last. 2-2 means you reset back to 0, bro.
But Frank's hair's like our final now, because if we get, let's say we beat Liverpool,
the trophy. That's the trophy.
If we beat Liverpool,
who's after Liverpool? Who's after?
We have to win that game. That's when it's like he's got to be there.
Imagine we set up the 4. Imagine we beat Liverpool and then lost the and it goes back to 0.
We got Brighton at home.
Oh.
Nasty work, isn't it? It's nasty work.
I remember. Wait there, Owen. Actually, because I remember saying after the international break, I was like, "This run of games is not very good." Who's the run of games? Liverpool carry on.
Liverpool, Brighton, away at Forest, Spurs away, Everton, Palace away. Like that's nice.
That's nuts. Wait there.
No easy games in the Premier League.
You see this 3 in a row, yeah? This 3 in a row, yeah? We might have to be like, take this
Kind of has to happen.
Good for a little while, bro. Because
that
run, yeah. That run, bro. Liverpool onwards because after the national break, that's peak.
Yeah, because if we survive that, we're getting Champions League.
Oh my God, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. But then we're not like even anywhere near there. Now we're talking about winning back-to-back games. Let's get to the reality of this conversation. Can we win back-to-back?
I was going to say, we're going. Can we be back for tomorrow? Just get back-to-back. We're looking at the end of November going, Selhurst Park, can we win all of them?
Yeah, we'll be Champions League contenders. And this is what's wrong with us, guys. We've just displayed it. We've just displayed it by accident. By thinking about all these other things. And the truth is, you get to 12:30 tomorrow and you see a fuckery and you go, look at this draw. Look at the header, throw it, stupid bozo stuff. And I just hope we don't see that because I have been...
That's the beauty of this show. That's the beauty of this show is that most weeks it ages horrifically. We do it on the Friday.
Yeah, it does.
The next day, it's like, oh my God. And I was also just thinking, maybe this is a bit skipping way too many steps ahead. But with Frank, obviously gets to 5, hair's coming off. If then we keep winning after the 5, does he have to shave his head every single week?
Nah, he'll just reset a thing. He'll just
so like if it goes, if it went to 5, right, and he goes, right, hair's coming off now. And then we win again next week. Does he go, hair's still coming off, even though stuff that's grown back? The week after that, keep shaving it every single week.
Well, we don't know, guys, because we don't know how mad Frank's going to be just by being able to cut his hair. We don't know.
Yeah, could you imagine?
We don't know what that looks like.
Yeah. I really like a game of hangman or whatever. 5, that's hair's 5. Then you go 6, 1 eyebrow, 7, another eyebrow. I mean. I know, just keep going.
I need us to win this game because let's talk about Cesco a bit, guys.
Yeah.
I feel, we have a chance to play Cunha, Mbumo, Cesco. Like this new expensive attacking 3 for the first time to start together. And I'm really excited about that. But then now a little thoughts in my head. Will he do something mad like try and put Mbumo as a wing back or something? Because they once said that's a possibility that Mbumo said he'll play a lot of positions if has to. So we've seen Ahmad deployed there and employed in the 10. Is there a part where, just to cover Ahmad, that you get Cunha Mount Cesco, and then they use Mbumo as one of the wing backs with Dorgu on the other side? Or is it straight hello?
I don't think Mbumo's ever going to play right wing back for us. You know why? Because I think he's too... I think it's very, very, very unlikely. Like maybe like an auxiliary because people were tired or injuries or the game, someone sent but as a choice of Ruben taking that as a first option, I can't see it.
No Masraoui, I don't know because I don't think it's a totally off the plate, especially when you think about how much he does love Mason Mount, and you don't want to take Cesco out of the running. This kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he done something like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
What was weird last week, and KG can attest to this. The team news came out, and obviously everyone was looking at it going, well, I don't know about that lineup. And then, 20 minutes after the team news came out, there was this sort of weird gaslighting from, I think it was the Man United app or something like that. That was trying to say that Luke Shaw was starting left wing back. And everyone knew that, he's definitely not going to start left wing back. But everybody was like, no, he's going to start left wing back. And then
why were they saying that? Because in the app,
because I think it was on Google and on the Man United website as well. They'd laid it out as in the formation and having Luke Shaw left wing back. And for a second, it was is Shaw going to be playing left wing back? I don't know. But for tomorrow, those wing backs, I mean,
but how fit is Dallo?
That's the question.
That's
and then, then if you don't have if you don't have Mazraoui, you don't have Ahmad, and you don't have Dalot, then you are really scraping the barrel. Then who do you put there?
And that's
And
why I
you've
said
got-
maybe that's
and
the
you've
only
got
way
two
to do it
10s.
with his bare bones.
No, but I'm saying you got 10s to spare. You've got Mount and Xerxes off the bench if need to play. Obviously, someone in the chat mentioned Diego Leon. I forgot that we have him. So you could potentially do Leon on one side, on the left side, and then Dorgu can play both left and right. So then,
Yeah, I think Dalot they might do it for like, I don't know, 60 minutes, something like that.
And then that's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. Like for the rest of the game, you might have to. Oh yeah, I did see
Leon's
Leon
travelled.
train
Saying
station.
Leon travelled as well.
Yeah, don't know if he's ready there, but yeah, I did see him. Because
Does he do
Dalot
something
play
completely
90
out of
minutes?
left field? Does he do something completely out of left field and just goes, look,
Might put Lenny Oro there for a game.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're right wing back, but
Look, Euro could work though.
but you're not going to go super far forward. You're
quick
going to
enough,
move a
but
right back, but
yeah.
you're just going to be there. I mean, would he do something like that? Maybe.
Yeah.
Euro can do exactly what Mazraoui does, where he's not really trying to help with the attacking, but that doesn't get Cesco. It doesn't help Cesco score his goal. Like, actually, saying that, the Lit has been crossing as well, doing his little backstick little ones as well. So you never know. You just want Cesco to be on the end of something.
The lit right wing back overlapping.
No, but we've seen the Lit like actually doing delivery though.
Yeah,
Let's
he
not
was,
even
so
mess
yeah,
around.
he was.
The
Yeah,
Lit's
he
been
was.
doing up
Yeah.
delivery. So as much as we're laughing, like the Lit has been trying a little thing.
The lit's been wicked. He's been good. He has been good. He's probably been our best player.
You do just feel like that you're like, so let's say it's Delict, right wing back, or it's Lenny Oro. That feels like
Can't
one
be
of those
Delict.
ones that like in like 6 weeks or like a couple of maybe longer, like a year or so's time, we look back on that lineup of that Brentford game going, fucking hell, they were right wing back that day. Jeez. You know what I mean? It feels like one of those, doesn't it? When you go,
Or you can go Mantato. Is he going? The youngster, the little the young, like we could try a youngster out there and see what's going on. Mainly right wing back. You're taking the piss.
Lomans.
Right, the man just said he can't run.
Why not?
Man just said he's got no lungs, no mobility. Right wing back.
Right wing back. Cover some
away.
distance.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on the like it's kind of started from Cesco and led into this, innit? And just on the Cesco thing, yeah, you want to start that front three. That's the new front three that we bought, the shiny new toy, and you say, right, here it is. You know what I mean? But he does love Mason Mount. He does, and he did really like at the beginning of the season. I think we'll probably see a little bit of resolve of how much of what we saw at the beginning of the season was because Cesco weren't ready versus he likes that fluidity of the intensity of what them man bring. Do you know what I mean? But now those guys aren't, well, Cunha's been out for a bit and then only come back the last game, but he'd probably start this one. Mason Mount, same thing, but might not start this one. So, yeah, I think I think you'll see how long Dalot. No.
Like that whole false nine thing, because
Mason Mount in attacking things. No,
yeah, because I got it the first couple of games of the season.
Cesco did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Cesco wasn't ready and hadn't played a full 90 since April. But if you've got a striker and then you start going with whoever is the false nine, you're basically sort of going, we know we're not really going to create that much. We just need someone that's going to run around quite a bit and give us an extra body in midfield. Whereas the reality should be you should have your striker and you should be creating for him, getting balls in the box. Because that's the most frustrating thing so far with Cesco, isn't it? Is it feels like every time he has played, we don't play to him. Or, we only start putting crosses in, really late on in the game or what have you. Because we were saying this the other day on one of the morning shows, weren't we, Flex? Apart from, I think people pointed out the Grimsby, against Grimsby, late on he had a chance where him and Delict, I think, sort of came together and it went over the bar. Aside from that, I can't recall like a moment where you go, Cesco, I should have scored that. That was a big chance. That's just not been a thing for him. Now, could that be partly on him? Maybe.
Finally,
but
we're actually trying to play to him though, which was good.
Hopefully.
Invention. I actually saw the team was really set up. Even there's this video of Lamens and stuff, and there's people crossing, the Lowe's crossing, Ahmad's crossing, everyone's kind of whipping the ball in. So that was like, that's refreshing to see. They're looking up and like, let's get the ball into the box as soon as possible, aerially, instead of just on the floor. And again, you got that big guy, because I feel the game changed. We were pegging Chelsea back in with Cesco there. And as soon as we take him off, I felt that we did lose something in the game. So you feel Cesco could be something that we haven't had for a long time. And one is good part of his game is he holds up the ball and can find the pass. I think we haven't had that. You know, when we put the ball up there, the last time we had someone that could have the ball and stick was Fellaini.
Yeah.
That was the last man. Marouane Fellaini was the last man we could play the ball up to, and you knew run off him, you're going to get seconds.
You're disrespecting Lukaku, KG. You're disrespecting the hold-up player, Romelu Lukaku.
I have to be honest.
Lukaku's hold-up play wasn't that bad, actually, to be fair.
No, it wasn't. It weren't.
It wasn't Marouane style. Marouane, you just knew.
Yeah, but every
game we built up from Marouane chest it down.
But for him, that was like fizz it up. You need your strike, and this is what we criticise Højlund for, isn't it? Of being able to receive the ball to feet, a couple of defenders come in, you hold it up, and then you lay it off. We did see Sesko do that a couple of times against Chelsea, which is what Højlund just could not do at all. So hopefully we see more of that. But again, I do hope they play to him a bit more, because like we said, that's why I pushed back those that were like, oh yeah, you beat Chelsea but up against 10 men. Well, we made that 10 men happen. That wasn't because of a
fast.
Obviously Sanchez makes the call to come out and obviously commits the foul. But it's not like that was in the middle of the pitch, 2-footed tackle. Did he need to do that? Whatever. We caused that to happen by the long ball up the pitch and the flick on and then Mbeumo running onto it. So that was because of how we started the game. So I think that's kind of what Ruben's alluding to there, isn't he? In his press conference where he said, you've got to start the game fast because inevitably we're going to drop off. Because we always do. Like we don't control games, do we?
Think about because Cunha, when he came on, the nice little neat touches. Like I feel like Cunha could just be a difference maker for us as well. Like he's just a.
Well, he is when he plays. You need it, yeah. But now he just needs to. What he needs is he needs one to go in. He needs he needs that goal involvement at the minute. Like he's doing the right stuff. Like you say, the way he takes the ball, you can see it with him. The way he takes the ball, he's got a thrust of pace. He can burst away from players. He's strong on the ball. He's a good runner, and we know he can score goals. Like we know he can score and assist goals. We just want to see that front three, because it's only Mbeumo's got off the mark. Mbeumo scored against Burnley, and of course he come off the bench against Grimsby. But in the Prem, he scored against Burnley, and he's the only one out of the new front three to register. And you just want
you feel like he's going to score, Mbeumo, don't you?
Yeah,
you feel like
he's a bit more. He's had a lot of shots saved or just past the post because he's a sharp shooter. That's what he was like at Brentford. I'm getting it. I'm just cutting in. I'm shooting on sight. I'm shooting. But I feel like with
Cunha,
with the other two, with Cunha and Cesco, it's like I need them to, like we say in basketball, I need them to get a couple open looks. Like Cunha looked like that against. Well, listen, he hit the post against Fulham. He had that shot that went just over the bar against Fulham. He started like a house on fire against Fulham. You were like, oh my God, it's a matter of time. We are going to score, and so is he. And then we all saw what happened in that game. But I need him to kind of, against Burnley, it was early doors, but, come off after 35 minutes injured. So, I just...
Second half against Arsenal, he did well.
It was good, yeah.
Do you know, I think it's a bit of it's a bit cheeky, and I noticed this narrative pushing out. Wrap Up Haven's got it there. He's talking about we win 100% of the time when the opposing team goes down to 10 men. And it's been playing against 10 men is not easy. And if we lost that, the way that will be spun had we not won the game, it's like a double-edged sword, I almost feel. So you're saying, well, that's good. The team found the opportunity and made them pay. If we didn't win that game, we'd have a lot more to say. If we drew that game, we'd have a lot more to say. So it's a weird little narrative that is out there. I don't understand it.
Honestly, KG, I don't care. People that do the whole 10 men or whatever. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? In 6 months' time, the people that'll be like, 10 men. You go, who cares? We won a game. And we don't win many. So if people want to nitpick and go, it's against 10 men, it's because they had, they were down. That's their fault. That's on them.
But I think the people are only caring at the people who are trying to say, see, because we've won that, I told you everything's okay. I think they're more saying it to those people. I think when we won against Chelsea, we're going, listen, it's a game at a time. I'm so glad we won that game. We had to win it. Fair play. But listen, it's all about Brentford because we don't know if we're going to win that game. I don't think people will say into that.
Oh,
Well, it's 10 men.
This flex. They're saying Ruben's tactics only works against 10 men.
No,
but again, that's what I think.
That's
I think that's what
I didn't know. I didn't know what that was.
I think it's just like
that's why we looked good because it was against 10 men. Is that what they're saying?
It's the same way against Arsenal when people are saying after the Arsenal game, yeah, but we played well. I don't care because we didn't win. You know, that's what ultimately what it's all about. Do we get these sort of participation trophies of like, but you played well awards, or but you didn't deserve to win at that day award? You know, Liverpool, the start of the season, they won, was it 5 games in a row? How many of them have you gone, I tell you what, they were amazing today, or they got a late goal, whatever?
Yeah.
Does anyone really care about that? No, because they won 5 in a row. They've started.
But it doesn't matter if you're consistent in anything. I think this is an interesting one. I think in isolation, because like you're saying, we don't win enough football matches. We still ain't won back to back. So if we win against 10, if we win by a lucky own goal, if we like the goal at Fulham, I know we didn't win that game, but that type of goal where Lenny Yoro headed it off of Muniz's back, it went in. You don't care when you're this low. You just need W's to ease the pressure, starting to stitch up the wound. Hopefully the wound can heal, and then you kick on. I think we are so far off the conversation of are we good? Are we a good team? Is this progress? I don't think we should be trying to even get there. It's so bad right now. We just have to win some games, like say, to calm everything down. Let's stop talking about the manager every second and the system and all of this stuff. Let's just build some momentum. Build momentum. That's what any good team has to start with. And then if you're good enough to build some momentum that is so sustainable, it's sustainable enough for you to have the conversation of, okay, so out of these 20 games where we've won 14, drawn a couple and lost a couple, are we a good team? What type of football are we playing? Is this sustainable? That's way away from what we're trying to do. Just win.
If in like March or something like that, or February, March, let's say we're in and around sort of top 6, that's when I think you can start having conversations about, but you know, because you've won enough games to be higher up in the table by that point. That's when you can start talking about, okay, is that sustainable enough to sort of to qualify for Champions League or compete in the future for the Premier League, etc., etc. When you finish 15th and Ruben Amorim has not won back-to-back Premier League games, you can't. I think if you're going for style first over substance, then it's just the wrong way around, isn't it? You've got to have the substance first, get some results, and then the style should come. It's just mad that we're still talking about this 50 games in, because these are the conversations we talk about after like 5 games, don't we? Going, well, I just got to get results first. Style will come. You know, give them some time. And it's like,
you know what's crazy though? Like, what I really would love, like, and I know most of you lot probably feel the same, is I love this thing to work out for Ruben so we can just continue the process, the project of, okay, because there's moments, I swear there's moments where even in a Chelsea game, I'm watching a little Cunha Mbumo to Bruno to Ahmad, and these little moments of approach play, and I'm like, oh, that's all right. But then if he gets sacked and it doesn't work, that's all gone. That style of progressing is going to change totally again, right? And I'm like, oh, what does that, you just want it to work. And every time someone not new has come, I've known they've always tore it up and they never kept anything the same. They've like literally said, I'm not doing anything the last guy did. And it's like waiting 12 months for the project to start again, just doesn't fill me with any confidence at all. Are you with me? Like, the manager's gonna have to know which players he can trust, do this. Now we can judge him. I don't want to write off another season. Are you with me? I just want him to.
You've said the manager should leave, haven't you, KG?
I have. But I'm saying this is the truth of it. This is the problem of, I want it to work so bad so we don't have to do that. But I understand.
I think
I understand we might have to do that. But I would rather we don't have to reset it and then wait 15 months. 15 months to decide if we can be good again. Are you with me?
But that's the decision-making process, isn't it? The decision there is basically, is what's worse, continuing on what we're doing or starting over again. It's
Yeah,
starting
yeah,
over
yeah,
again
yeah.
better because what we're doing is leading us down a worse path. And I
Wins.
suppose maybe for some, well, for United at the moment, they're like, no, it's not worth blowing up yet. Others will be like, look, I don't care. I don't even care if we win tomorrow. I see it. I see it with the eyes. You know, it's not enough. Or when we do win 3 in a row, that's when I'll be convinced, that kind of stuff. But you know, but to be fair though, I am glad that we just don't have to have those conversations at least for another week or so.
Yeah, and
You know
people,
what I mean?
and I was saying, KG, like before we wrap up, people, you've probably got it already, but like when we win a game now, obviously the comments are filled of you're not allowed to be happy, like you want the manager to leave. How dare you celebrate the win and all of that stupidness? But it's like also what we're not is like like I'm not the type of fan that's like I've said what I said after Grimsby, so that's where I stand on it. But every single game after that, win, lose, or draw, all I do is bang on about the manager and how much nothing's changed and I want him to leave. Like, essentially, I want to see Man United win football matches. My feeling is still the same, that I don't think he's going to be the guy to turn it around. But at the end of the day, if we keep winning and things start stabilizing, then we have different conversations. But your feeling is your feeling. You don't need to be after every single game that happens, even the losses, and this is why he needs to go, or after the wins. I don't care. I don't care. We just won 3-0 today. He still needs to go. Like, that's tiresome for me. Do you know what I mean? Especially when the board ain't there. I don't need to.
You can't care what people
Yeah.
do, bro. That's that one there. Like, if I cared after I said we're one striker away, I'm done.
Yeah,
like, we're one
care.
striker away. That was like bare signings ago. You know what I mean? And probably a few managers.
So that's worse than the Bayern Day
a few strikers ago, by the way.
Yeah,
not even one
strikers ago. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. If you cared, like, that'd be crazy. Like, I'd look forward to apologizing to Ruben than being right.
Yeah, 100%. You're not trying to be wrong and strong. 100%.
Yeah, I'd rather look forward to that, and then how whatever people say they're gonna say.
C1 Chaos, he's right. Says we're a midfielder away now. To be fair, that's all we need. We just need that Belabes or that Anderson or the Wharton. Just get us one of them, and we're fine, mate. We're fine. Right, guys. Episode 81 of the Trinity podcast. Just to let you know as well, tomorrow's match view will be the last match view that KG's on here on YouTube.
Yes,
because he's gonna be doing his match day content.
I've graduated. I've graduated.
Sports.
Yeah, I'm graduating. Spoke with Flex, so don't get twisted. People still doing like the Flex KG Trinity and red carpet and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing. I'm doing it now. Gonna be sitting in my things and bloody hell, how have they done that?
He's off into the big wide world on his own. He's off in the big wide world. Do you know what I mean? So so tomorrow will be the last match view that KG's on here. So when you don't see him on the next one, don't think, where's he gone? What's happened? Yeah, there you go. So you guys know what it is. And we're still locked in Flexing KG shows.
It's their club statement, the corner flag. Hey, we got the corner flags to us. We got the corner flags.
We have got the corner flags. Can we bring up a corner flag? We should have used that before we said it.
Yeah, we should have.
There you go.
Yeah, mate.
It is a club statement.
Again, I'm gonna do my own match views. I have to get there early now. Can't rely on Owen. I got to get there at least half an hour early because 5 minutes before kickoff's ridiculous. So I'm gonna try and make it 20 minutes. But yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So yeah, people, changes and just growing up. Gonna get to 100K one day.
There you go. There you go. So big up each and every single one of everybody. Episode 81 of the Trinity podcast. There you go. It's been had. Please, you lot just win tomorrow. Please, I beg. Yeah. Please, please, please. There you go. That's all we ask. Take care, people. We're out of it.